Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Yaslin Gutierrez and I'm kind of doing like weekly updates on my pregnancy. I know I did say I was going to post on week 13, but nothing really happened on week 13, so I did combine week 13 and 14, and then I had a separate vlog on the other weeks, but for some reason YouTube wasn't letting me upload it, and I think it was maybe because of the app that I was using to edit the video. So I decided to just make a whole new video and do an update from week 13 to week 17. This week I am currently 18 weeks along, but I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I was just gonna make a whole different video for that. So I hope that you guys like this video. Will subscribe and like, and let's get to it. Alright, so I do have a notebook here with notes of like things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So if you guys see me looking down, that's just why. But like I said, week 13, nothing really happened. The only thing that I did experience was I would start feeling dizzy and lightheaded. So sometimes I would be like cooking, and halfway through I had to like stop and just sit down and, you know, get a drink of water and just relax for a bit before going back to it. And there were some times where I couldn't go back, and my mom kind of had to like help me out to finish. And that did happen for like 3-4 days, like the first days of week 13. But that was basically, and then it kind of just went away. In the mornings it was really rough. You know, it would take me a couple minutes to actually get up, just because if I just woke up and tried to get up, I would have to like lay back down, just because I would start feeling so dizzy, and I would feel like I was gonna pass out. So that was it, like 3-4 days, and that was basically it for week 13. For week 14 I did have a doctor's appointment. The one thing I did talk to my doctor the most was me losing weight. So on this appointment, I actually lost 6 pounds since the previous appointment a month prior to that. And then like I just, every appointment that I go to, I keep losing weight. So I've been at 118 for like 3 years now, and I just don't gain or lose weight. And if I do, it's just like a pound difference, and then it goes back to 118. So when I found out I was pregnant, I actually went into the doctor for just a check-in, like I said on my last video. And I waited 116. And then a couple of days later, I went again for my OB appointment, and I was weighing 117. And then a month after that, I had another doctor's appointment. I got weighted, and I was weighing 115. So I dropped 2 pounds in that 1 month. And then on week 14, I went to my other doctor's appointment, and I was weighing 109. So I dropped 6 pounds in just 1 month period. So in total, I've lost almost 10 pounds since I found out I was pregnant. But the doctor said that the baby size has nothing to do with my weight yet, so they're not gonna worry until I get to 22 weeks. Then they'll start monitoring the baby's growth and stuff. They think that the only reason why I've been losing so much weight is because I'm eating healthier now and making better decisions of what I eat. When I was working my full-time job, I was eating a lot of junk food. You know, 7-Eleven is just right across the street from that job, and I would always be going there before work, after work, or during break times to like buy snacks, buy soda, like any junk food type thing. And then during lunch, I would go out and eat more fast food stuff. I was never really eating homemade meals or really eating anything healthy. So ever since I found out I was pregnant type thing, like fast food and junk food just like don't sound good to me, and I don't crave them at all. That's why I stopped eating them in the first place. And especially anything sweet like chocolate soda, I just can't stand it. I've been craving more like spicy foods, and then when I do have cravings, it's more like fruits. But they do have to be fruits that I can add like tapatio to it, like mangoes or oranges and stuff. But those are like the biggest cravings I've had. And like I said, I'm just eating healthier. So the doctor said that you know could be affecting my weight. But other than that, there's nothing else to worry about. On this doctor's appointment, we also heard the baby's heartbeat. And I've heard like people say, and like I saw like on the internet that if the baby's heart rate is lower than 140, then it's a boy, and if it's higher than 140, it's a baby girl. When we heard my baby's heartbeat, it was actually exactly 140, so I couldn't really get an idea from that when it comes to the sex of the baby. I also will have a doctor's appointment here like in a day, and then on that one they'll be doing like blood work, because I said that blood work kind of can tell if the baby has Down syndrome. And then she said that on this appointment they will also give me the date for the ultrasound to find out the sex of the baby, so that's really exciting. Moving on to week 15, that week nothing really happened either. That was like the Christmas week, so I didn't really do anything. I just took that time to just relax and take it easy and spend time with my family. We didn't really do much for Christmas. My mom just made like tamales and we just hung out at home. Since quarantine, we couldn't really hang out or like spend any time with our extended family. We're trying to be safe, just because my parents are older and I'm pregnant, so we're just trying to be safe, and we just had a good time here just at home. I ate a little food and then just kind of relaxed, and that was kind of it for week 15. And then for week 16, that's when I actually started showing more. There's like no more hiding at this point. You can tell now my belly. I also started getting like my breasts started hurting again, like they started feeling tender and they hurt again. And that goes like into this week as well, week 17. It's kind of just an on and off. Sometimes they hurt really bad and the next day they just go back to normal. So I just don't really know what to expect at this point. I'm just taking it day by day basically. This week too, on week 16, I started having a lot of nightmares where I would be in danger with the baby, or I would be put in a situation where I was at risk or in danger, and even in my dreams I knew I was pregnant, so that's all I would be thinking about in my dreams. So week 16 was really hard for me to catch up on sleep, just because I couldn't sleep, and then the little time that I could actually fall asleep for, it would be nightmare, so then I would just wake up again. So that was really hard. So I was really tired during week 16. But that was mostly it. No more dizziness or nausea, but it was just the nightmares that took a lot out of me that week. Alright, so I do want to show you guys my belly, just so you guys can see like my progress to that, since I haven't showed you guys at all. And I just haven't, just because I wasn't showing until I got to week 16 that you could actually start telling. Now, like I said, I'm 18 weeks. But yeah, I just want to show you guys. So yeah. So you can barely still tell, like it's finally showing here. It's not too big, but you can definitely tell now with whatever that I wear. Whether it's like loose stuff or like baggy stuff or tight clothes, you can already tell my belly. Alright, and to finish it off, I'm going into week 17. Like I said, my breasts are hurting and feeling tender. So I've been taking that day by day. Bras are still uncomfortable, so I've been wearing sport bras, and that's been helping a lot. Just because some days are better than others. Another thing that I started experiencing a lot during week 17 is that once it hit 7 p.m., 8 p.m., I would feel really tired. Not like sleepy tired, but my body would be pretty much done. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that, but I would just be so tired, but not sleepy. I just needed to like lay down and just not do anything after that. And then I felt like I could have slept like all day, but then at nighttime, I couldn't sleep again. Like I said, week 16, I was having nightmares, and then once like week 17, started, those nightmares turned more into me having dreams about close family members and close friends, like betraying me and like doing shady things behind my back. I don't have that many friends, but the group of people that I have are really, really amazing people, and that I trust and like I care for and love so much. So I know like none of them would do anything of the things like I've dreamed of. It's just really hard to go to sleep and still have those dreams, even though you know it's not real and they're just dreams, you know. This week I also started experiencing heartburn, so the doctor said to consider having smaller meals and snacking throughout the day instead of having their big meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's been helping a lot, but it's also makes me feel like I'm hungry all the time now, just because I'm not eating a lot. You know, it's just a little bit at a time. So I do feel like I'm eating a lot and I'm always hungry, even though I'm probably still eating the same amount I would have, you know, with the 3 meals. The worst thing about week 17 are mood swings. You know, I've heard of people like hormones, you know, happen when you're pregnant and mood swings are normal, but I didn't really think about me going through that until I hit week 17 when I was actually going through that. You know, my parents would always be like, oh, you get mad so easily. It's hard to talk to you sometimes because you start overreacting or this and that. And then the daddy of my baby has been getting the worst part of it. You know, he's been really understanding about the whole thing and has been patient, but it still sucks and it's a, you know, difficult situation to be in with everybody, just because I don't want to damage relationships with anybody or hurt people's feelings just because I'm feeling a certain type of way. This week I also started experiencing a lot of anxiety. I don't know why. Like sometimes when I'm driving and I just see a lot of cars stopping by, like stopping and like seeing the brakes light just go off, like it gives me so much anxiety that I'll get into a car crash or something, or like going through like the Portland bridges, like freaks me out that something bad will happen. Like bad things just start getting in my head real quick, and it's really hard to snap out of it. So like I said, the daddy of my baby has been getting the worst part of it all, of my anxiety and also mood swings. A couple days actually, a couple days ago, we were hanging out and stuff, and you know, we were fine, and then he started bothering me for some reason. Like he wasn't doing anything wrong or anything, but I just started getting really annoyed and frustrated, and he started noticing that I was getting mad. So it went to, okay, what's going on, to me having to explain why I was mad, and then for him, like him trying to have it make sense, but it didn't. So he was kind of laughing and, you know, just telling me it was probably just the hormones to, you know, calm down and lay down and just relax since it was late. So then that got me more mad that he wasn't taking me seriously. And, you know, he was laughing it off, you know, and so that really frustrated me. And then it went from me feeling annoyed by him to us laughing it out to then me tearing up. And I'm not the person that, you know, cries a lot or cries very easily. So once I started tearing up, yeah, I kind of, you know, started feeling like, okay, yeah, it is the pregnancy hormones, and that's when it finally hit me. So then I started feeling even more sad than I was already feeling. So it does make me feel guilty, just because, like I said, people aren't really doing anything to me for me to react the way that I do, but I can't help it sometimes, and I've been kind of struggling with that the last couple of days on, you know, how to control my emotions and actually realize when it's a real issue and when it's just me feeling a certain type of way. And like I said, my parents have been really supportive, and the daddy of my baby has been really understanding and respectful about the whole thing. You know, at least like now I know that it's not just him being rude and saying, oh, it's just the hormones, like using that as an excuse. Like now I can see, like, I'm able to catch it myself more often when it comes to that. But that has been the most difficult part through the whole thing so far. But yeah, I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Hopefully I will hear back about the ultrasound to find out the sex of the baby, and as soon as I know any of that stuff, I'll make another video on that and post it as soon as I can. It could be hopefully it can be as soon as next week. I'm very excited to find out the sex of the baby. Like I said, you know, when I found out I was pregnant, I was 100% sure it was a girl, and then once it hit 8-9 weeks, I've been so sure that it's been a boy. But yeah, it'll be really exciting to see what it is, and just kind of decide on names and actually start buying things for it. So it's really exciting, and yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.